So, hi guys, welcome to the Business and Remote Work podcast brought to you by Wishup. I'm your host Crispino, and today we're joined with our very own virtual assistant at Wishup, Robin Paulose. So, welcome to the show, Robin. It's great to have you here with us.
Hey there, Crispino. Thank you so much for having me.
Amazing. So, how's your day been?
I just started work and the day is going amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Robin, where are you joining us from?
I'm in Bangalore, India.
Okay, nice. And how is the weather out there?
To be honest, it's quite warm and the winter didn't set in this time. So it's quite warm, but it's good for me. I like warm weather.
Nice. Yeah, I heard Bangalore has the best weather. Like everyone keeps talking about Bangalore, the weather of Bangalore. So yeah, it's a good place to work out of, I suppose. So are you based out of Bangalore itself?
I am.
Okay, amazing. Nice. So Robin, before we jump into the podcast, could you start off by telling us a bit about yourself and what you do here at Wishup?
Absolutely, Crispino. So my full name is Robin Paulose and I'm your go-to virtual assistant here at Wishup. So you can think of me as a personal superhero for all the things organization and productivity. So whether it's managing calendar, coordinating tasks, or handling emails, I've got the skills, thanks to Wishup, to streamline my clients' work life. And with clear communication and dedication and my dedication to efficiency, I'm here to lighten their workload and free up their time so that they can really focus on what truly matters in their business.
Nice. That's amazing. That was a nice elevator pitch as well. We could use that for the clients. So Robin, tell me, what inspired you to become a virtual assistant? Like when you saw the job opening, so how did you decide that, yes, this is something I want to do?
So I didn't have much idea about virtual assistants, to be honest, before I joined Wishup. However, I always had desire to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been drawn to helping others and excelling in organizational tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So as I saw an opening and as I know technology has evolved, I saw the opportunity to combine my skills with the flexibility of remote work.
Mm-hmm.
So how I started was Wishup gave me a really intense and a very productive 1-month training. So that really helped me hone my skill as a virtual assistant. And what actually inspired me was the flexibility. So so this really like by flexibility, I mean the option to work in a comfortable environment in your home office and not to go to work, the time that you spend commuting. So I think these are some of the things that inspired me to become a virtual assistant.
True. Yeah, no more wearing those formal clothes and rushing to work in the Bangalore traffic every day, right?
Absolutely. And also, I've always been in the client-facing industry. So when I actually read about what virtual assistants do, so I thought like this is where I could make a meaningful difference in my clients' lives every day.
Makes sense, yes. So you said you were in the client-facing industry. So what did you do before joining Wishup?
So I was in the quality and compliance department in a post-production company called Deluxe Media. Mm-hmm. So it was not a direct client-facing role, but communication was through email and phone. Mm-hmm. And right after a movie was completed, they used to send us all details about the post-production. Mm-hmm. And we just had to make sure that we delivered it 100%.
Got it. So it was a very creative role? Is that correct?
It was more than creative, it was a very detail-oriented.
Got it. Nice. So, and how long were you in that field?
Close to, I jumped 3 companies in the same domain in a span of 8 years.
8 years. Wow, nice. And that was always work from home as well?
We had hybrid, but again, you needed a really good reason to work from home. Otherwise, it was mostly work from office.
Nice. So how was the transition then, working from office to working from home? And what would you say are the benefits of working remotely?
Absolutely. So the biggest benefit of remote work is like I said, the reduction in commuting time and the associated stress. You know, like a person who lives in a metro city can actually appreciate stress that goes along with traveling.
True.
And without the need to travel to a physical office, what I saw is that I can utilize that time more productively, whether it is dedicating it to work-related tasks, personal development, or just simply enjoying moments of relaxation. And also another thing that I saw was that this not only enhances my efficiency, but also contributes to a healthier work-life balance, leading to a lot increased job satisfaction and just overall well-being.
That's correct, yes. So how long have you been with Wishup right now?
It'll be 3 years this July.
Oh, wow, nice. Oh, yes, we joined together, yes. So 3 years for us in July. Awesome. So how has your journey been with Wishup so far?
Well, my journey actually has been really, really rewarding and really amazing. So from the moment I joined, I felt really welcomed in a very supportive and dynamic community of professionals. And I think the skill pool that Wishup has is very, very professional, that I've not encountered in all of my professional career. Like you do see a few professional people, but most of them will be pretty easy, like not really serious about work. And I don't mean to be stuck up, like you have fun when you have fun, but when you're at work, you do work. Right?
True.
So this is something that I saw at Wishup. Like when it's work, it is work. And when it's fun during our TGIF especially, it's so much fun. Awesome. And also the platform has actually provided me with ample opportunities to grow with all the upskilling programs that we go through.
Yeah.
And they also provide a lot of autonomy on how I manage my workload, as long as I can keep my word to my client and keep him happy. I think that is the best that I can do. And nice. Also, I'm sorry, this is something that's really, that is a really good question, So a lot of things are coming in my mind, and also like
go on,
I've not worked with many clients. Like I've been with very few clients for a longer duration at Wishup. However, the 3 clients that I have worked, they were from a very, very diverse range, and the tasks that they give me every day, it's really exciting and challenging. And I'm just grateful for the chance to make a meaningful impact in that place, to be honest. Thanks to Wishup.
That's amazing. So you said your the tasks are challenging at times, right? So how do you continuously learn and adapt to these new tasks and challenges?
So, to be honest, at Wishup, the support system, including task support and the dedicated managers and the upskilling session that I spoke about, play a really, really important role in my continuous learning and adaptation of new tasks. So, just in case the upskilling session is next, but I have a task which I have no idea about, and this happened to me on QuickBooks. I was never an accountant, and asked me, hey, you know what? Like, you have to learn QuickBooks, and I just had to send one direct message to my manager. He found a QuickBooks expert among our pool of talent at Wishup, and that guy took time out of his busy day, gave me a very good crash course, gave me a couple of really excellent links, and with it, I of course I told the client, like, you know what, like it'll take me 4 days to a week to finish this, so I'll be able to start the QuickBooks work next week. The client was fine with it; he understood. And come Monday, I honestly felt I was an expert at QuickBooks thanks to my colleagues at Wishup. Yeah,
that's amazing. Maybe soon you could also become an accountant.
You just never know,
Absolutely. So Robin, tell me, when you're not at work, what do you do in your downtime? Like, tell me a bit about Robin's personal life.
So during my downtime, I enjoy a few activities that help me relax and recharge. So I read a lot of books. These days, ebooks, not real, not the paperbacks. I explore nature a lot. Me and my son, we go hiking and cycling. And we do luckily we have a swimming pool very close to our house, so this is something that I do to relax. Nice. And most of the evenings is spent spending quality time with family and friends, and just a general, not boring, but a very, very easy and relaxing. Yeah.
Nice. So you said you have a son. How old is your son?
He's going to be 11 this July.
Oh, nice. He's quite big. That's amazing. So how is it working remotely and being a father at the same time?
Well, yeah, to be honest, he has a lot of questions about what I do. Initially, he had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
My wife works as well,
Yeah.
so she has a regular 9 to 5,
Okay.
and I have a unique night shift, right?
Yeah.
And I explained it to him, like the kind of difference I make in my client's life,
Yeah.
and then he was actually amazed, saying like, "Wow, no." So yeah.
That's amazing. And I'm sure since you're working remotely, it gets you more time with your family as well. You get to spend more time with your kid. That's amazing. Nice. So, Robin, tell me a funniest task that a client has asked you to do.
The funniest task, let me just think about. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Um, the only reason I have to think about it is there are many,
Okay.
which I found, and even the client laughs when he gives it to me, but it is pivotal for their business.
Yeah.
So, while confidentiality is paramount in our work, I can share that I've encountered many unique and amusing requests from the client time to time. And one of them would be I had to organize a pet's birthday party
Oh,
for
wow.
a client. And no,
Okay.
this was not the client, but this was a very important client of the clients.
Of the client. Okay.
Yeah. And this was a pet's birthday party along with a fundraiser for their non-profit.
Okay.
So the fun part in this was the like getting in touch with the cake people, the decorators, and all of them were surprised when they heard, because apparently, and this was in a pretty small place in the US,
Yeah.
so not like a big city, and they
Yeah.
were having that party in a small town. So not many cake makers out there who were
Options.
familiar.
Yeah.
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 So that was really funny and fun as well. And on a weekly basis, I have to create quirky social media posts.
Oh,
Those are
like
really
memes
fun.
and stuff.
Yes.
Nice.
But
Nice.
the memes are funny, but to be honest,
Hmm.
they are quite meaningful as well. So
Hmm.
that's always great. And so I can't really disclose very specific details, as you can understand, right?
Of course.
But
Yeah. Yeah. That's
but
fine.
I hope you got the idea of the kind of funny things
Yeah.
that the clients want. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Robin, tell me, what do you think are some of the misconceptions that people have about remote work or of the role of a virtual assistant?
So these are some of the misconceptions even I had before joining Wishup and starting work. So
Yeah.
one of them was that virtual assistants have very limited skills. That was the biggest misconceptions, because after joining Wishup and the 1 month training that I told you about,
Yeah.
to be honest, we learned 63 unique tasks, which honestly were mind-blowing to me, which I didn't even know that a virtual assistant. Initially, I thought virtual assistants do email management, calendar management, fixing meetings, and that would be it, But after that, the kind of tasks that we do for the clients, to be honest, I'm sure like a university can be opened so that virtual assistant can, like there is a degree
Graduate
for
from
virtual
there.
assistant. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So limited skills would be a misconception that people have.
Yeah.
And because it is because people like virtual assistant, like the name denotes, we do work from home. So a lot of people think that we, as virtual assistant, lack professionalism. However, I'm not sure about other companies, to be honest, because Wishup is the only company that I've worked for as a virtual assistant. So, however, Wishup has put in like they have, I wouldn't say drilled, because all of us are professional at Wishup, but Wishup does maintain that standard, and I feel proud to maintain that standard for myself, to be well dressed when going at work. It's not like because I'm working from home, I don't comb my hair, I don't dress professionally, I don't talk professionally, I'm lying on my bed. That just does not work,
True.
You have to maintain that professionalism, and I've seen everyone at Wishup, including myself, we do that. So this is one of the misconception people have: lack of professionalism among virtual assistants. And the availability. Most of the interviews that I've had with my clients, one of the first questions they'll ask me is, hey, you know what times will you work? Will you work in Indian time? Then I just make sure I tell them, like, you know what, I'll work your time. So whenever you log in, I'll be logging in at that point of time. So if it's EST, so it'll be 9 a.m. EST. If it's PST, again 9 a.m. PST. So even though working from home, we do have the flexibility, but we do work. I do work, and all of us at Wishup do work according to the client's time. So this is
Absolutely.
another misconception.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yep. That is so true. So speaking of the misconceptions, also, what would you say, Robin, are some of the challenges that you faced working remotely?
I feel the internet initially I just had one internet connection. And in India, power cuts and internet issues are not something strange to us. And I should have been prepared, to be honest. I should have had a second internet connection as well, just in case the first one failed. However, the first time it happened, I told the client, I could understand the client was not happy because she's paying for my time and I'm not available.
Yeah.
I told my manager and I told him, how can I overcome this? He said, you know what, take a second internet connection so that even if the first one fails, you have the second one to fall back. And right the next day I did that and overcame that obstacle.
That's nice. That's amazing. So yeah, definitely internet connections, I guess, power backups. These are some of the things we need to maintain, keep in mind when working remotely. So Robin, tell me, you've been 3 years in remote work right now. You're well experienced in this field. So what do you think is the future of remote work? Like, where do you see remote work 5 years down the line?
To be honest, I wouldn't have stuck with Wishup if I didn't see the future in remote work. It looks really, really promising, and especially with the advancement of technology, enabling greater flexibility and collaboration. So we don't have to be in one room to talk with people anymore. And with VR coming in, I think this will take virtual assistants to a very different level, where the clients may feel we are right with them if they want that personal connection. However, we can be anywhere in the world. And after COVID, people, like many companies, I know a lot of companies are asking people back, but more companies embraced remote work models, and we can see the shift into hybrid work environments as well. And because of this, many innovative softwares came up which help us. So this evolution will likely just lead to increased opportunities for individuals to work remotely.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. Yeah, for sure. So Robin, thank you so much for your time today. It was an amazing podcast with you. I really enjoyed the whole podcast and got to learn about you and what you do. But before I let you go, Robin, we have a last segment of this podcast called as the rapid fire round. So here I'll be asking you some quick questions which you have to answer quickly too. So no time to think. Yeah. Are you ready for the round?
I'll give it my best.
All right, absolutely. Let's get started. So the first question, Robin, your favorite task to tackle?
Lead generation.
Lead generation, nice. Favorite place to work out of?
My work table.
All right, you don't like the beaches or the cafes?
No, while working, I actually require some form of
solitude.
Solitude, exactly.
Perfect. Your favorite productivity hack?
I feel pre-planning.
Very good, nice. 3 VAs from Wishup that you would take with you on a road trip.
Okay, it can include managers. So
yeah, absolutely, anyone.
Deep, Rocky, and you, because you and me, we were in the same batch.
Awesome, man. That would make a very good road trip, I imagine. Yes. Awesome. One tool you cannot work without.
Oh man. Okay, Monday.com.
Oh really? Monday.com. That's your go-to tool, yeah? That's amazing. Nice. So yes, Robin, that's it. You did very well in the rapid fire round.
Oh, I was scared, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty easy questions, right? So Robin, thank you once again for joining us here. It was a very good episode, and thank you for sharing a bit about your professional and personal life with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Crispino. I really enjoyed it.
All right, Robin, take care. Have a good day.